Hi, this is Maria, and today I am sharing with you a morning yoga stretch that I've had some requests for a morning video, so I'm bringing this one to you. And you can start this one in bed and then move on to the floor afterwards. Or you can also just start on the floor on your mat. It's really up to you, however you feel like starting it. So as you lay back, reach your arms up over your head. Grab onto the right wrist, walk your feet and shoulders to the left side of the mat. So you're creating an arch in the left side, kind of like a sideways banana. And really pull that right wrist so you're giving the side body a stretch. And then switch sides, grabbing onto the left wrist and walking your feet and shoulders to the right side of the mat. Once again, creating that arch in the body. Extend both arms overhead as you come to center and spread the feet wider than your hips and just stretch out the whole entire body, spreading the fingers and toes. Then hug your knees in and gently rock from side to side a few times, releasing your lower back. You can take hold of your knees and circle your knees in one direction and then in the opposite direction. So this is just to get the back to start to move and to warm up after being in bed all night. Give yourself a nice big hug, spread the toes. Begin to rock gently side to side once again until you rock yourself to your side and come on all fours to tabletop or table position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Extend the right leg back and circle your ankle. Exhaling the knee to the ground. Reach back with your left leg and circle the left ankle. Exhale the knee to the ground. Walk your hands forward, keeping them at shoulder distance, and push up into a down dog. Begin to pedal the feet in place, bending one knee and then the other, warming up the backs of the legs. And down dog is a great stretch for the morning. You can bend both knees at the same time and then straighten, lifting the hips up high and the heels up high, and repeat that again, bending both knees and inhaling to lift and stretch through the backs of the legs. You can bend the knees and turn the knees and feet towards the right side, giving it a little twist, and then come back to center and do the same thing on the left side, just to stretch out the body really well. As you come back to center, take one short step forward, narrowing your down dog. Right hand to the outside of the left leg, twisting your dog as you turn to look underneath your left arm, dropping the right shoulder. Place the right hand on the mat once again. Take the left hand to the right leg, either above or below the knee, and peek underneath the right arm, dropping through the left shoulder. Bring your left hand to the mat and begin to walk your feet towards your hands. Bend your knees, take hold of opposite elbows and let your head release between the arms, moving your head gently side to side. Keep sending your sits bones back as you release the hands to the floor and slowly roll yourself up to stand. Reach your arms up, grab onto the left wrist and stretch to the right side, extending and bending. Bring it back to center, grab onto the right wrist and stretch and bend towards the left, stretching through the right side. Bring it back to center, interlace both hands and begin to fold forward at the hip, extending the arms forward, pressing the palms towards the front. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the arms. Bring your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, and open up through the collarbones, through the shoulders. As you exhale, release the hands, bring them to your hips, and fold forward at the hips. Take your right elbow to the right knee and extend through the left arm, bending your right leg and extending the left. Exhale to bring the left elbow to the left leg. Right arm extends and reaches. Right leg is nice and straight as you bend through your left knee. With your exhale, bring it back down. Take your hands to your hips and come to stand. Take a wider stand, separating the feet maybe 3-4 feet apart. Exhale as you fold forward at the hips and take your hands to the floor underneath your shoulders. Keep your spine long as the fingertips rest on the floor. And walk yourself to your right leg, folding over that leg. You can take your hands to your thigh. Keep both legs nice and straight. If you're able to go lower, feel free to take your hands to your shin or even to the floor. Walk yourself through center and to the left side. Hands can come to rest on the thigh, on the shin, or once again, if you feel comfortable, you can take your hands to the floor. So just work at your level, wherever you feel comfortable and whatever feels good for you. Come back to center, taking your hands once again underneath your shoulders. Walk the hands forward and bring the hips forward without lifting the heels off the ground. Send the hips back and straighten through both arms and through the spine. Inhale, bring the hips forward, shoulders over wrist. Inhale, send the hips back. Exhale, bring the hips forward, shoulders over wrist. Inhale, send the hips back. Once more, bring your hips forward, lengthening the spine, giving the backs of the legs a nice stretch, and send the hips back, holding the pose. And this basically is like an extended down dog with your feet wide apart. Walk your hands back, send the hands over to the right side, turn the feet, bend the right knee, and drop the left knee to the ground. Right knee over right ankle, roll yourself up, arms reach with an inhale, interlace the fingers, point your index fingers, exhale to bend to the right, inhale center, exhale bend to the left. Inhale center, exhale the hands to the mat, tuck the back toes and begin to walk yourself over to the left leg, bending the left knee and bringing the right knee to the ground. Arms reach up, interlace the fingers, exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhaling the hands to the mat. Lift the back knee and step back, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths in down dog and walk your feet towards your hands, coming into a forward fold. Let your body relax there, knees bend. And then slowly begin to roll yourself up as you finish your practice. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you feel after the practice.